Hello viewers, my name is Damilari. In this class, I'll be talking about the apparatus in the chemistry laboratory. First of all, what is a laboratory? Laboratory is a place where experiments is carried out, and there are some apparatus that are used in this laboratory. That means those materials that are used for carrying out the experiments. So I'll be listing those apparatus in an alphabetical order. We have A, autoclave; B, beaker; C, conical flask; D, dropper; E, evaporating dish; F, filter paper; G, gas collecting bottle; H, holder, that's your test tube holder; I, ionization chamber; J, jaw crusher; K, Gibbs apparatus; L, litmus paper. The M, mortar and pestle; N, nitrogen generator; O, oven; P, pipette; Q, quartz tube; R, rack, that's a test tube rack; S, stopper; T, test tube; U, utility clamp; V, volumetric flask; W, wire gauze; X, X-ray detector; then Y tube; and Z, zinc plating. Actually, we have more than this as chemistry laboratory apparatus. So here we'll be looking at the functions of each of the apparatus. Like autoclave. Autoclave can be used as sterilizer to sterilize your chemicals, or maybe the apparatus that you are using. You want to sterilize it, so we use autoclave. Then we have beaker. You can see the drawing of the beaker. So this beaker, it can be in 250 milliliters, 500 milliliters, and so on. So its work is to hold solid, that's salt, or you pour liquid in it that will not be releasing gas. That means those substances that will not release gas can be poured in it, so that it will not splatter, it will not splash. So the second one, conical flask. For this conical flask, it can take substance that can splatter, unlike beaker. So that's why the neck is bottle neck. So the name is conical flask because it looks like cone. It's also known as Erlenmeyer flask. Then another apparatus, we have Florence flask. It's also known as a boiling flask. You can boil this particular flask. You can pour substance there and boil it. So you use it to mix chemicals. The next one we have number 4, graduated measuring cylinder. So this measuring cylinder, you can use it to measure volume of liquid. Then number 5, we have the gas collecting bottle. So as its name implies, it means you can use it to collect gas, especially large volume of gases by displacement of water, just like Gibbs apparatus is also used to collect gas. Then number 6, we have our test tube. We have the ignition tube. So from the name test tube, to test salts in qualitative analysis, when you want to test the quality of salts through mixing, so or ignition. 7, we have test tube holder. You can use this to hold test tube that is too hot to handle. There's test tube brushes. After you are done with your test tube, you can put the brush inside this test tube to wash any dirty thing that is there. Then we have the test tube rack. So once you are done with your test tube, you take the test tube, insert it in this rack. So that's the test tube rack. Then rubber stopper. So this rubber stopper, they are used to close container against spillage. So once you have your container, you put this stopper at the base. It's just like a cover to stop movement of chemicals. So that's, then we have spot plates. This spot plate can be used in place of your test tube. That's if you don't want to use test tube, you can use these spot plates, especially for small scale reactions. That means if you don't want to use enough chemicals, so you just drop your chemical in it, so it has a kind of small depression, just like your egg case. Talking about your crate of egg, the way the depression is, that's how this one is. So you pour chemical in it, then mix anything you want to do. So that's your sports plate. Then another apparatus we have, so we also have what we call watch glass. So watch glass, as you can see, so it means you can use it to hold small amount of solid. That's your wash glass. Then we also have glass stirrer. So just is made of glass. You can use it to stir your solutions or transfer drops. Then medicine dropper, your dropper, just like the one they use for babies. So you use it to transfer like less than 1 ml liquid or any quantity that is very low. Then we have our litmus paper, either blue or red, to test for acid or base. For blue, it will turn to red. That's if you put it in acid. Then for red, it will turn to blue if you put it in base. We also have another apparatus called funnel. This funnel aids transfer of liquid from vessel to vessel. Then we have more pipettes. You can use it to measure and deliver like 20 or 25 ml volume of liquid. We have wash bottle. When you are done with the use of your test tube and there's dirty thing there, you can use wash bottle to transfer the water into it and wash it. Then we also have weighing bottle to weigh solids that will be transferred to any other vessel. We have the scopula or spatula, just like a spoon in the lab. So if you want to take any chemical, you use it to scoop it into anywhere you want to pour. Excuse me. So then we also have another apparatus called beaker tongues. So you use it to move beakers. You use it to hold your beaker and move it, especially when it is having hot liquid. Then we also have Bunsen burner. So this one is for heating. So non-volatile liquids and solids. So it brings fire. Once you connect it to the fire source, so you use the Bunsen burner to produce fire. Then evaporating dish, so you use this for heating stable compounds and element solids. So maybe you put salt and water, you evaporate the water, you get your salt. Then we have crucible. This one is used for heating certain solid or metals that are of very high temperature, so it can withstand heat. Then clay triangle is just, this one is a support to support your crucible. You put this on top of your ring stand, then you can place your crucible on it. Then the next one, crucible tongues. When your crucible is hot, this is your crucible. So when it is hot, if you want to carry it, if you don't want to use your hand, you use your crucible tongues. Then glass plates. This is for semi-micro scale experiments such as drop reaction and testing of acid or base. That's your glass plate. So you use it to do minor reaction. Then we also have triangular file. If you want to cut glass rod, you use this file to cut the glass rod. Then we have the retort or ring stand. So this stand, you can clamp your iron ring, you can clamp anything there. So once you clamp anything you want to, maybe you want to put your burette, so you first put that clamp, so you use it to hold the burette. Or maybe you want to put your boiling tube, so it can be used to hang any of those apparatus. So these are the things we clamp on it, we connect it to it. Now then, the utility clamp, we can also clamp it to this stand. So the next one, we also have this same clamp. This one is a double clamp, so it will clamp on the right and on the left. So that's for the double clamp. Then we also have another apparatus here called wire gauze. This one is used with the Bunsen burner. So once you fire is coming out, you put your tripod stand and place wire gauze on it, so that it's just like all those that roast corn. When they want to roast corn, they mesh they use, the nets. So that's how this wire gauze is. Then we have striker, just like your matches, is to produce fire when you need your fire, so use it to produce fire. We have forceps. If you want to pick small substance, so use it to pick, just like small chemicals, so use it to pick them. Pneumatic trough. This pneumatic trough, use it to collect gas, so gas can be collected with it. Then we have the wing top. This one is placed on your Bunsen burner to concentrate flame for working with glass or metal at extremely high temperature. We have our digital scale. This one is used to measure the amount of salt. Maybe you want to know what quantity of salt do you need. Is it 5 grams, 10 grams? So it will be used to measure it. The hot plate. This one, that's maybe you want to heat anything. You want to heat anything, HEAT, to heat. So you place it on your hot plate, just like cooking substance. So here we have seen, then this is the autoclave. that is used for sterilizing. So we have seen the different laboratory apparatus in the chemistry lab. So thanks for listening. Once again, my name is Damilari.